The bag split open. Apples rolled across the wet pavement, bouncing against car tires, splashing into puddles. An old man stood frozen in the middle of the sidewalk, clutching the torn handle with trembling hands. People walked past. Some glanced. Most didn't bother, and the old man's face turned pale because he knew exactly what would happen. It had happened before. When he bent down to pick things up, people laughed. When he struggled, they shook their heads, annoyed he was in their way. And so he froze, not because of the groceries, but because he feared being humiliated. But then someone stopped. A boy no older than 15, wearing a backpack half as big as himself. He knelt on the wet ground without hesitation, his knees soaking through as he began gathering the scattered fruit. The old man's lips trembled. "You don't have to." But the boy didn't answer. He simply kept picking up each apple with care, brushing off the dirt, placing them gently back into the man's bag. And when he was done, he didn't just hand it back. He took the man's arm and said softly, "Let me walk you home." They walked slowly down the street, raindrops streaking their shoulders. The boy carrying the heavier of the bags without a word. At first, silence hung between them. But then, the old man whispered, "You remind me of someone." The boy looked at him. "Who?" The old man swallowed hard. "My son." The boy's brow furrowed. "Where is he?" The old man paused. His voice broke. "Gone years ago. A boy about your age. He used to help me carry these bags every week." The boy's grip tightened on the bag. He didn't know what to say, but maybe words weren't needed. Because in that moment, on that rainy street, the old man wasn't carrying just groceries anymore. He was carrying memories, and for the first time in years, he didn't have to carry them alone. When they reached the doorstep, the boy handed him the bag. The old man tried to press money into his hand, but the boy shook his head. "I don't need it." Instead, he smiled and turned to leave. But before he could, the old man called after him. "You didn't just help me carry food today. You helped me carry something much heavier." The boy nodded once, then walked away into the rain. Sometimes kindness isn't about grand gestures. Sometimes it's about stopping when no one else does. About carrying the weight someone thought they'd have to carry alone. If this story touched you, share it. Because the world needs to be reminded that one small act can change everything. And if you believe in kindness that restores dignity, subscribe. Together, we can make stories like this go further than any of us can imagine.